Did you know that over half of people believe in ghosts? It's true. Haunted places fascinate us. They send chills down our spines. We can't resist the mystery. These places whisper to us. They hold stories of the past. Some say these stories are just legends, but what if they're true? Imagine walking through an old abandoned house. The floorboards creak under your feet and a cold draft brushes against your skin. You hear faint whispers, almost like someone is trying to tell you something. Your heart races and you can't help but feel a presence around you. This is the allure of haunted places. They captivate our imagination and make us question the unknown. Many of these haunted locations have a rich history. Take, for example, the ancient castles of Europe. These grand structures have stood the test of time, witnessing countless events and holding onto secrets of the past. Stories of ghostly apparitions, mysterious sounds, and unexplained phenomena are common in these places. People from all walks of life have shared their experiences, adding to the legends that surround these haunted sites. In America, the tales of haunted houses and ghostly encounters are just as prevalent. From the infamous Winchester Mystery House in California to the eerie halls of the Eastern State Penitentiary in Pennsylvania, each location has its own unique story to tell. Visitors often report feeling an overwhelming sense of unease, as if they are being watched by unseen eyes. But why do we find these stories so compelling? Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the excitement of exploring the supernatural. Or maybe it's a way for us to connect with the past, to understand the lives of those who came before us. Whatever the reason, haunted places continue to intrigue and mystify us. So the next time you hear a ghost story, remember that there might be more to it than just a legend. What if these tales are a glimpse into a world beyond our own? Oakwood House stands on a hill overlooking the town. Its imposing structure casts a long shadow over the valley below, a constant reminder of its once grandiose presence. The mansion, with its intricate Victorian architecture, was a marvel of its time, a symbol of wealth and power, but now it stands as a ghostly relic, its windows dark and empty, its walls echoing with the whispers of the past. It's been empty for 100 years. Some say it's cursed. The locals avoid it, their superstitions fueled by the eerie silence that surrounds the property. The once vibrant gardens are now overgrown with weeds, and the grand entrance is covered in a thick layer of dust. The air around the mansion feels heavy, as if the very ground it stands on is weighed down by the sorrow and despair of its former inhabitants. The house was once home to a wealthy family. Tragedy struck them. The family, known for their opulence and influence, was the talk of the town. They hosted lavish parties, their laughter and music filling the halls of Oakwood House. But beneath the surface, there were dark secrets and hidden sorrows. The father, a shrewd businessman, made risky investments that eventually led to his downfall. The father lost his fortune. His once thriving business empire crumbled, leaving him in financial ruin. The stress and shame took a toll on him, and he became a shadow of his former self. The family's wealth and status was stripped away, and they were left with nothing but the haunting memories of their former glory. He took his family with him. Unable to bear the weight of his failures, he made a desperate decision. One fateful night, he led his family out of Oakwood House, never to return. The townspeople whispered of their tragic departure, and the mansion was left to decay, a silent witness to their sorrow. They say their spirits are still trapped inside. The mansion became a place of legend with stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena. Some claim to have seen the family wandering the halls, their faces etched with sadness. Others speak of hearing faint cries and whispers in the dead of night, as if the house itself is mourning their loss. People tell stories of strange noises and cold spots. Those brave enough to venture inside report feeling an icy chill, as if the very air is alive with the presence of the past. Doors creak open on their own, and footsteps echo through the empty rooms. The mansion seems to have a life of its own, its dark history seeping into every corner. I had to see it for myself. Drawn by the tales of Oakwood House, I decided to explore its haunted halls. As I stepped through the creaking doors, I felt a sense of unease wash over me. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the silence was deafening. Every step I took seemed to echo through the empty rooms, as if the house was watching my every move.
The house was once a symbol of prosperity, but now it's just a shell of its former self. The grandeur of its architecture is overshadowed by the decay and neglect that have taken hold. The walls are cracked and crumbling, and the once beautiful stained glass windows are shattered. The mansion stands as a testament to the fleeting nature of wealth and power, a reminder that even the grandest of homes can fall into ruin. The stories have persisted through generations, each one adding a layer of mystery to Oakwood's dark legacy. The mansion has become a part of the town's folklore, its haunted history passed down from one generation to the next. Each new tale adds to the enigma, making Oakwood House a place of both fear and fascination. The dark legacy of Oakwood House continues to captivate and terrify, a reminder of the tragic events that unfolded within its walls.
Nighttime descended on Oakwood. Shadows stretched across the lawn. The air grew colder. We approached the house with caution.
The old iron gate creaked open, our hearts pounded with anticipation and fear. We were about to enter a place shrouded in darkness and mystery.
The front door swung open with a groan. Dust filled the air inside. Cobwebs hung from every corner. The air was heavy and still. It smelled like decay and forgotten memories.
We walked slowly, our flashlights piercing the darkness. Each step echoed through the silent house.
We explored each room of the old mansion, our footsteps echoing through the empty halls. The library was filled with dusty books, their pages yellowed with age, telling stories of a time long forgotten. The dining room had a table set for a meal long gone, the plates and cutlery arranged as if awaiting guests who would never arrive. Upstairs, the bedrooms were frozen in time, with beds neatly made and personal belongings scattered as if the occupants had just stepped out for a moment.
As we moved through the house, we felt a presence following us. It was as if we were being watched by unseen eyes, a feeling that grew stronger with each passing minute. The air was thick with an unspoken tension, and every creak of the floorboard seemed to echo with a sense of foreboding.
A cold spot sent shivers down our spines, a sudden drop in temperature that made the hairs on the back of our necks stand on end. It was as if the very air around us had turned icy, a chilling reminder that something wasn't right. We exchanged uneasy glances, knowing that we were not alone in this house. The cold spot seemed to follow us, moving from room to room, a silent specter that refused to be ignored. We could feel its presence, a heavy, oppressive force that seemed to watch our every move. The sense of dread grew stronger, and we knew that we had to find out what was causing it. But as we delved deeper into the mansion, the feeling of being watched only intensified, and the cold spots became more frequent. It was clear that something, or someone, did not want us there. The presence in the darkness was real, and it was not going to let us go easily.
We reached the master bedroom. The air grew heavy.
I felt a chill. Then it happened. I saw a face in the window. It was pale and gaunt, staring at us with hollow eyes. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest. The face vanished as quickly as it appeared. We left Oakwood shaken to our core. The face at the window haunted my thoughts.
We had encountered something unexplainable. Was it a ghost, or was it our imaginations playing tricks on us?
It's hard to say for certain, but the fear was real.
Oakwood House is a place of mystery and fear. It holds secrets. It tests your courage.
The haunted reputation is well-deserved. I can still feel the dread.
The house leaves its mark on you. Have you ever encountered the paranormal? Share your stories in the comments below.
We want to hear about your experiences.
Don't forget to follow us for more thrilling investigations.
We're always on the hunt for the unexplained.